The average professional wastes 12 hours per week on tasks that could be done in minutes. Meanwhile, a small group of high performers are using AI collaboration to 10x their output without working longer hours. The secret is not working harder, it is partnering smarter. And today, we are revealing the exact framework they use. Welcome back to KB Bluetree, where we help working professionals achieve more without burning out. Over the past year, we have worked with thousands of professionals who have transformed how they work by mastering Human Plus, its machine collaboration. Today, we are breaking down the AI collaboration framework. This is the system for combining your unique human capabilities with AI's computational power to achieve excellence neither could reach alone. By the end of this video, you will have a complete framework to amplify your impact, multiply your productivity, and accelerate your career growth. Let us dive in. Problem. Here's what most professionals experience at work today. You are drowning in emails that need thoughtful responses. You have reports to write, presentations to create, and data to analyze. Meetings fill your calendar, leaving little time for deep work. You end each day exhausted but feeling like you barely made a dent in what matters. The pressure is relentless. Your manager expects more output with the same resources. Your team depends on you to deliver quality work quickly. You try to keep up, but there are only so many hours in the day. Something has to give, and usually it is either quality or your personal life. And here is the worst part. You watch some colleagues seem to effortlessly produce amazing work while maintaining balance. They are not superhuman. They are not working 80-hour weeks, yet somehow they are thriving while you are barely surviving. What do they know that you do not? The old playbook does not work anymore. Work harder, stay later, sacrifice weekends. This approach leads to burnout, not breakthrough. You need a fundamentally different strategy, but no one taught you how to work in an AI-enabled world. But this surface frustration masks a deeper problem. Let us talk about the root cause of why intelligent, capable professionals feel stuck. The real issue is that we are still using pre-AI work methods in a post-AI world. We were trained to believe that doing everything ourselves from scratch equals quality work, that taking shortcuts means cutting corners, that speed and excellence cannot coexist. These beliefs are now holding us back. Here's what actually happens. You spend hours on tasks that AI could handle in seconds. Research, first drafts, data organization, formatting, summarization. These are not the parts where your unique value lives. Yet, they consume most of your time, leaving little energy for strategy, creative thinking, and relationship building. The deeper truth is that most professionals fall into one of two camps. The first camp refuses to use AI. They fear it will replace them, or they believe it produces inferior work. So they grind away manually, becoming slower and less competitive every day. The second camp tries to use AI, but treats it like a magic button. They expect perfect outputs with minimal input and get disappointed when results are mediocre. Both approaches fail because they misunderstand the fundamental principle. AI is not a replacement for human intelligence. It is not a shortcut that bypasses quality. It is a collaborator that, when used strategically, amplifies what makes you uniquely valuable. The winning approach is deliberate partnership, not avoidance or blind delegation. Without a framework for this collaboration, you end up either overwhelmed by manual work or underwhelmed by AI results. Neither path leads to excellence. That is why talented professionals plateau while others surge ahead. Transition, but here is what actually works. The AI collaboration framework is built on one core insight. Humans and machines have complementary strengths. When you understand what each does best and orchestrate that collaboration strategically, you achieve results impossible for either alone. Let us break down exactly how this works. Solutions. The first principle is strategic division of labor. Stop trying to do everything yourself. Map out your work tasks and categorize them, which require human judgment, creativity, empathy, or relationship building, which involve processing information, generating options, organizing data, or identifying patterns. The first category is where you add irreplaceable value. The second is where AI excels. Your job is not to do both equally. Your job is to focus your energy on high-value human tasks while delegating low-value cognitive tasks too. AI, this is not about being lazy. It is about being strategic with your most precious resource, which is your attention and creative energy. Here is how to implement this. Take your typical work week and audit where your time goes. You will likely find that 60 to 70% of tasks are AI delegable. Research, drafting, summarizing, analyzing structured data, formatting, proofreading. Let AI handle these so you can focus on strategy, decision-making, innovation, and meaningful human connection. The second principle is collaborative iteration. Never accept AI's first output as final. Think of AI as a thought partner who gives you a strong starting point. Your role is to refine, add context, inject your expertise, and elevate the work to excellence. This back and forth between human and machine creates outputs superior to what either produces alone. Here is the process. Give AI clear context and instructions to generate an initial output. Review it critically, asking what is missing, what needs nuance, what requires your unique perspective. Refine and iterate. Add examples, insights, or emotional resonance that only you can provide. This collaborative loop is where magic happens. The third principle is amplifying your unique strengths. Identify what you are naturally great at. Maybe it is strategic thinking, creative problem solving, building relationships, clear communication. Use AI to free up time and energy so you can do more of what you do best. The framework does not make you well-rounded. It makes you exceptional at your strengths. If you are a natural strategist, use AI to handle data gathering and analysis so you can spend more time on high-level planning. If you are creative, use AI for research and first drafts so you can focus on the innovative ideas that set your work apart. The goal is not balance. The goal is maximizing your unique competitive advantage. The fourth principle is building systems, not just solving problems. Every time you collaborate with AI, successfully turn it into a repeatable process. Create templates, save effective prompts, document workflows. This transforms one-time wins into permanent competitive advantages. Your AI collaboration should compound over time. Start building your personal AI playbook. When you craft a great prompt that produces excellent results, save it. When you develop a workflow that cuts a 3-hour task to 30 minutes, document it. Over time, you create a system that makes you exponentially more effective while working the same hours. The fifth principle is maintaining human leadership. You are always the director. A one is the production assistant. You make strategic decisions, you ensure quality, you add the human elements that create real impact. Never abdicate responsibility to the machine. Your judgment must always remain in the driver's seat. Now let us talk about practical tactics. How do you implement this framework starting today? First, identify your 3 most time-consuming routine tasks. These are your quick wins. Choose tasks that are cognitively draining but do not require your unique expertise. Email responses, meeting summaries, report first drafts, research compilation. Second, design collaboration workflows for each task. Define what you will ask AI to do, what context you will provide, how you will review and refine the output, what human touch you will add. Write this down so it becomes a repeatable system, not a one-time experiment. Third, schedule collaboration time. Block 90 minutes each morning for deep work, where you and AI work together on high-leverage projects. Start with AI handling research and drafting. Then you add strategy, insight, and polish. This focused collaboration time produces more value than 8 hours of scattered work. Fourth, create feedback loops. Track results when you use the framework versus when you do not. Which approaches save time while maintaining quality? Which prompt techniques produce better outputs? Which workflows feel most natural? Use this data to continuously refine your collaboration system. Fifth, protect human connection time. The time you save through AI collaboration should not go to more machine work. Invest it in activities only humans can do. Mentoring team members, building client relationships, creative brainstorming, strategic planning. This is where careers are built, and this is what AI can never replace. Success story. Let me tell you about Samuel. He was a marketing director at a mid-sized company feeling completely overwhelmed. He managed a team of 5, but spent most of his time buried in execution, writing campaign copy, analyzing performance data, creating presentations. His days were full, but he never had time for actual strategy or developing his team. Samuel was working 60-hour weeks and still falling behind. He knew he was capable of more, but the daily grind left no space for the high-level thinking his role actually required. His team was underutilized because he was too busy to properly delegate and mentor. He was on the fast track to burnout. Then Samuel discovered the AI collaboration framework, and everything shifted. He started by identifying tasks where AI could be his co-pilot. Campaign research and competitive analysis, first drafts of copy and content, data analysis and report generation, performance summaries and presentation decks. He built workflows for each, using AI to handle the heavy lifting, while he added strategy and creative direction. Within 2 weeks, his work pattern transformed completely. What used to take him 3 hours now took 45 minutes. But here is the key. He did not use that saved time to do more of the same work. He reinvested it in high-value activities, weekly one-on-ones with his team members where he actually coached and developed them, strategic planning sessions where he thought deeply about future campaigns, building relationships with key stakeholders across the company. After 3 months, the results were undeniable. His team's campaign performance improved by 35% because he finally had time to provide real strategic direction. His team's satisfaction scores went up because he was present and invested in their growth. And Samuel got promoted to VP of Marketing with a 45% salary increase. The promotion came because his CEO noticed Samuel was now operating at a strategic level while still delivering excellent execution. He was doing work that previously required 2 people, not because he was working more hours, but because he had mastered human plus machine collaboration. That is the power of the framework when applied systematically. Call to action. Here is what we want you to do right now. Choose one task you do regularly that drains your time and energy. Something important but repetitive. Maybe it is writing weekly status reports. Maybe it is conducting research for projects. Maybe it is drafting client emails. Just pick one task to start. Then design your first collaboration workflow. Write down exactly what you will ask AI to do, what context you will provide, how you will refine the output, what human value you will add. Try this workflow 3 times this week and notice what changes. You will immediately feel the difference between grinding through work and collaborating strategically. If this framework resonates with you, make sure to like and subscribe to KB Bluetree for more insightful content. We share strategies every week to help you work smarter, achieve more, and avoid burnout. Comment below and tell us which task you are going to tackle first with AI collaboration. We read every comment and love hearing about your wins. Remember, the future belongs to professionals who master human plus machine excellence. You bring the judgment, creativity, and relationships. AI brings the speed, scale, and processing power. Together, you are unstoppable. Stop working harder. Start collaborating smarter. We will see you in the next video.